Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at R2-D2 from the Force Awakens line of 12-inch action figures. This guy is pretty cool, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. Here it is. It's very, very tall for no reason. I'll hold it sideways here. As you can see, there would have been about 1.5 inches of dead space here, and then, I don't know, probably 4 inches or so of dead space below. I'm assuming they did this just to make it fit on the pegs with the other figures, but it's really weird, and it's also the same thickness as the other boxes would have been. But unfortunately, that means that R2-D2 is too big to fit properly in the package. So what they did is they left one leg on in the package and the other one off. So if you can kind of see the bubble back here, would have put R2-D2 off center in the package. So for in the box collectors, this is definitely not a figure to pick up because it will not look good on your shelf. But for me, I don't care, whatever. I just wanted to point it out because it's kind of interesting. There is a figure or a picture of R2-D2 down here on the bottom. The other figures that you can get with this figure, I would say the only one that's probably worth getting is the BB-8. It's definitely cheaper than the Hot Toys one. And on this side there is another picture of R2-D2. And then on the back, it's got a description of R2-D2. I'm not even going to bother with that. Everyone knows who R2-D2 is. And then of course another picture of R2-D2 on the back. So let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself here. R2 stands at 6 3/4 inches tall. So he's right in scale with all of your 12-inch and 1/6 scale figures. And that is why I bought it, because he is a heck of a lot cheaper than a lot of the Hot Toys ones and even a lot of the Hasbro ones that have been released in the past. So that's why I wanted to snatch this guy up when I saw him on sale. He does come with 2 accessories. These little like rocket thrusters. They clip on to his legs here. They're soft rubber and they just push on. And I don't know why they look like this. Everyone knows basically what he's got those little rockets that pop out of his leg here. I feel like they could have done something that looks a little bit more like those instead of these things. They're huge and ridiculous. So I will never put them on the figure for any reason. Basically I bought it just to have a basic R2 figure. As far as articulation goes, he's got a swivel in the head, lets him go 360. Then he's got swivels in both legs that go 360. There is no third leg here on the bottom, which kind of stinks. I wish there was one there, but it's not a huge deal for what I wanted him for. I basically want to set him like this, just on the shelf with my original trilogy cast. So for that, he works for me, but I know a lot of people probably would want more articulation out of an R2 figure. As far as detail goes, everything's basically where it should be and looks alright. The only part I don't like is the dome. I wish it were painted silver instead of molded this gray plastic. It just doesn't look that great to me. So I'm sure a lot of people will repaint that and try and make them look better. So overall, with this figure, I think that if you want a cheap, R2 figure to stand in with the rest of your 1/6 scale figures, definitely worth picking up. For somebody that wants a lot of play value or posability out of a figure, this is not one to get. He basically has one pose, and that is straight up and down, just like this. So with that in mind, he's all right for what he is. Could be better. Couldn't really be worse, honestly, because it's pretty hard to mess up R2-D2. But anyway, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. And I guess I'll see you later.